Outliers. The Story of Success by Malcolm Gladwell is a thought-provoking exploration of the factors that contribute to extraordinary achievement. Instead of focusing solely on individual talent and hard work, Gladwell delves into the social, cultural, and environmental factors that play crucial roles in shaping success. His central thesis is that exceptional success is not merely the result of personal effort, but also the product of hidden advantages and opportunities that individuals may encounter throughout their lives. By dissecting these factors, Outliers challenges the conventional understanding of success and provides a nuanced perspective on how outliers, the individuals who achieve greatness, are made, not just born. The book is divided into two parts. The first part, titled Opportunity, focuses on the external factors that help individuals succeed, while the second part, Legacy, looks at how cultural heritage and traditions influence one's path to success. Part 1. Opportunity. In this section, Gladwell emphasizes that opportunities play a critical role in determining success. He argues that talent alone is not sufficient. People need to be in the right place at the right time to take advantage of opportunities that arise. The 10-0-0-0-hour rule. One of the most well-known concepts from Outliers is the 10-0-0-0-hour rule, which suggests that achieving mastery in any field requires roughly 10,000 hours of deliberate practice. Gladwell illustrates this idea through the example of famous musicians like the Beatles and software moguls like Bill Gates. The Beatles performed live in Hamburg, Germany for many hours, which helped them hone their skills before they became famous. Similarly, Bill Gates had access to a computer at a young age, which allowed him to accumulate the necessary hours of practice in programming. Gladwell emphasizes that these individuals were not just exceptionally talented, they had unique opportunities that allowed them to put in the necessary practice. Without those opportunities, their talent might have gone unnoticed. The 10-0-0-0-hour rule demonstrates that consistent practice, combined with the right circumstances, is key to reaching the top. Timing and luck. In addition to hard work, timing and luck also play significant roles in success. Gladwell uses the example of Canadian hockey players to explain how birth dates can affect success in sports. Most Canadian youth hockey leagues have a January 1st cutoff date for age group eligibility. As a result, players born earlier in the year, particularly in January, tend to be bigger, stronger, and more mature than their younger peers, giving them an advantage. Over time, these early advantages compound as the older players receive more coaching and playing time, leading to a disproportionate number of professional hockey players born in the first few months of the year. This phenomenon, known as the Matthew effect, is named after a verse in the Bible. For to everyone who has, more will be given. In other words, small initial advantages can snowball over time, leading to outlier-level success. Gladwell shows that timing, whether it's the month of birth, the era in which one grows up, or the opportunities presented by technological advancements, can greatly affect outcomes. The role of socioeconomic background. Gladwell also emphasizes the importance of socioeconomic background in determining success. He compares the lives of two geniuses, Christopher Langan and J. Robert Oppenheimer. Langan, despite having an IQ higher than Einstein's, struggled to achieve success because he lacked the social skills and support necessary to navigate elite institutions. He grew up in poverty and did not have the resources or guidance to overcome the obstacles in his path. In contrast, Oppenheimer, who was also a brilliant mind, came from a wealthy, well-connected family. When he faced challenges, such as an attempt to poison his tutor at Cambridge University, his privileged background allowed him to receive leniency and continue his career. This comparison highlights the importance of having a strong support system and the ability to navigate social structures, which often come with wealth and privilege. Part 2. Legacy. In the second part of Outliers, Gladwell explores how cultural legacies can shape success. He argues that deeply ingrained cultural practices and values can influence how individuals approach challenges and opportunities. Cultural differences in communication. One of the most compelling examples of cultural legacy is Gladwell's examination of the role that communication plays in airline crashes. He discusses how hierarchical cultures, where subordinates are reluctant to challenge authority, have higher rates of accidents due to poor communication between flight crews. In these cultures, junior officers may be hesitant to speak up when they notice a mistake made by a senior officer, even when it could prevent a disaster. Gladwell uses the case of Korean Air, which experienced a high number of crashes in the 1980s and 1990s. After a thorough investigation, it was found that cultural norms around deference to authority were contributing to communication breakdowns in the cockpit. Once, the airline implemented a new training program that encouraged open communication and addressed these cultural issues. The number of crashes dramatically decreased. The influence of cultural traditions on work ethic. Cultural traditions also affect work ethic, as seen in the example of rice farming in East Asia. Gladwell explains that rice farming requires intense labor and careful attention to detail, which has led to a strong cultural emphasis on hard work and perseverance. This legacy, he argues, is one reason why students from countries like China and Japan tend to excel in mathematics and other academic pursuits that require persistence and problem-solving skills. In contrast, cultures with a history of subsistence farming, which does not require the same level of constant effort, may not place as much value on prolonged hard work. Gladwell suggests that these cultural differences in work ethic can influence educational and professional success across generations. The importance of legacy. Gladwell concludes that success is not just about individual effort, but is also influenced by cultural legacies, historical timing, and opportunities. He encourages readers to rethink the conventional rags to riches narrative, arguing that success stories are far more complex than we often realize. Outliers are the beneficiaries of a combination of personal effort, cultural background, historical context, and random chance. Conclusion. Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell is a compelling exploration of the factors that contribute to extraordinary success. Gladwell's central argument is that success is not purely the result of individual talent and hard work, but also of hidden advantages, opportunities, and cultural legacies. He challenges readers to rethink the traditional understanding of success and consider the external factors that play a significant role in shaping outcomes. By exploring the 10-0-0-0-hour rule, the impact of timing and socioeconomic background, and the influence of cultural traditions, Gladwell provides a nuanced perspective on what it takes to become an outlier. Ultimately, Outliers offers valuable insights into the complex and multifaceted nature of success, encouraging readers to look beyond the individual and consider the broader social and